Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and welcome to a very small final table video that I have made. It's just a $2 bounty hunter, £2 bounty hunter. I entered it just when traffic was low. Oh, it's just something else to have on the side, and we've managed to work our way through 141 players to be second in chips at the final table. So it's not going to be the most exciting final table in terms of how much money I can make, because there's only 40 quid up top. But we don't care about that. We just like recording all the final tables that I make and go from there. It doesn't really matter if I win or finish 6th. I'd rather get at least 25 minutes, 30 minutes content for the video, but it's nice to have all my recent final tables recorded for posterity on my YouTube channel. So that's what I'm doing. I've also got just one cash table on the side now. While my cash table's down, because as soon as the final table's over, I'm going to retire and watch some cricket. But if anything interesting does happen on the cash table, we'll slide it over and have a look at it. These are the payouts for the tournament. Can we make that smaller? Yep, we can. So we've currently got £8.18, which is fucking wonderful. And I don't know, a little bit in heads, not sure. Not sure how much I've got in heads. Will it tell me up here? Up to now. And £1.87 in heads. So fucking go me. Aren't I a baller? And the pay jumps, for those of you who are interested, are pretty insignificant the whole way. There's a reasonable jump from 3rd to 1st in ICM terms, I guess, but what the fuck do I know about ICM? It's not going to matter to me. And also because, without trying to sound like a dick, because the cash amounts are so like trivial to me, we're just going to literally play every hand on its merit. I'm not going to worry at all about ICM or anything. It's not meant to be an educational video. We are just recording it because it's a final. Now Zoots has called that flop. We're going to put a bit more pressure on the turn, charge draws, etc. Worst sixes. We get jammed on. Simple call, hope that we're not cooled. And we're not. And we're in business. We've now got a very tasty stack. Cemented our place as second in chips. Happy days. I don't play many tournaments. If you were to check my Shark Scope on various sites, you wouldn't see an awful lot of tournament activity from me, although slight spoiler alert for the blog update that's coming in the next day or so. I do intend to maybe mix some more in the new year. Nothing too high, nothing too fancy, just I'm planning on adding some like small stakes, £2 through £10 MTTs to my nightly grind. And hopefully we can have a positive ROI in them and make some money from them. I'm now bursting for a piss, and there is 15 minutes to the next break. I think I've got the discipline to hold on that long. I always just like put round numbers. I like having a bit of OCD. I like having round numbers in my stack. Not necessarily 79,000 straight, but I like to have Don't like odd numbers, basically, like random, like 908, 706, that type of thing. Gut shot here. We need to be careful because any bet we make is going to commit us, but I think I guess it's pretty passive. He might let us see a free one. He has been quite passive throughout. Does let us see a free one. Sadly, it doesn't really improve us, but we're going to take a stab at this turn now. We might get 2 folds for a 1/3 pot bet. And some ace highs to fold, maybe. One down. 2 down. Beautiful. And we take the chip lead. I think with antes this is a clear defend. I think now he's called it's a clear defend too, but without antes against the other guy who can really hurt me, I think I may have folded. Let's do a bit of shark scoping on Luma. Luma 7801. Not bad. A bit swingy, but he won't be the worst player at this table. Absolutely nothing here against Moon Rivers. Just make a small bet, hopefully take it down. And we do. No idea if we have to call if gas meter jams. I think I probably do. Well, that could be horrible. We certainly don't have to call when Moon River jams though, so that'll be the end of that. And now at least we can just start min raising because we've got all the zeros until we win some chips from somebody of an odd amount. Oh, all in the call. And we have the Queens versus the Ace Jack. And the Queen's hold. Gas meter's in a bit of form. Looking at his shark scope, he had his last tournament was a reasonable score. 3rd out of 149 for 150 quid. Nice effort, sir. I guess we're calling here if it folds and Mad Hunter jams. We're also calling this min raise, assuming Mad Hunter doesn't jam. Folding now. Luma's put a strange 3-bet size in. Feels a bit big, that to me. Feels just a bit on the big side. Well, what do I know? If Mad Hunter goes all in, we would have 3-bet to isolate. Putting a tiny bit more on it with it being blind versus blind. Not sure how much difference it makes, but putting it on anyway. Not opening the Jack 4. We don't do that here at Reggie Time Poker. Jack 4 inevitably goes in the bin at every opportunity. Guessmate should probably call this with a very wide range, given that he's got a bounty on him and it's only, well, less than 3 blinds more to him. Wow, that was a pretty grim slow roll. Almost rooting for the king now. Yeah, go on, you deserve that gas meter. Unless you were just not paying attention to something. But if you were actually tanking there, then you deserve that defeat, because tanking with pocket 10 to 4 big blinds is just the fucking most stupid thing ever. And rather irritating to everybody else in the poker world. Normally at this point I'd be talking about laddering and seeing which position I would settle for, etc, etc, but there's only one position I'm interested in, and that is first, just because I want the glory of winning. We talked about earlier, the financial rewards in this tournament are pretty much insignificant. Well, completely insignificant to be frank, but coming first out of 141 players is not really a nice thing to say you've done, so I'd like to do it again. Cash table's been dull as fuck, by the way. So he did this last time and he showed an ace when he used this sizing. We just don't have anything, so maybe he'll show again. Nope, no show this time. Kind of hard for us to check raise on an ace high board when we just called out the big blind. No, we're just not going to have very much ace X. And if we did, we'd probably just want to check call with it anyway. Just kind of had to check raise on whatever it was. Yeah, ace 10-7, something stupid like that. It should look exactly look like ferocious defenders, so we'll try and steal. Guess me, it's tanky, he must have 10s again. Queen 10. Speculative. There's the set. Queen 10's in jail. Mad Hunter survives again, and we close the gap by standing still on Luma. Not convinced by that call with Queen 10 suited. Someone in the comment section below might tell me that it was fine, or someone might tell me it was shit. I guess when you're strong chip leader and you've got a pretty hand, I guess I'm not going to beat someone up too much for it, but I don't think I'd have called. Just the min race and the Mad Hunter this time. Maybe he's jotted himself out of all in all 4 given his stack size. Been pretty quiet Moon River. I mean, I guess this could be a call, but I mean, I've just got a nice stack to protect. We don't need to be gambling at this point. I mean, I'm playing to try and win the tournament, so I guess we could just go for the flip. I hope we're flipping, but I don't really want to be calling my chips off at any point. I hate calling my chips off. And he just did well to get the last bet in there. If he'd have been in a situation reversed and he would have min raised me or something, then there's a good chance I would have just jammed pocket fives. But calling it off with pocket fives for whatever that was, 13 big blinds or something like that, seemed like that wouldn't be a great thing to do. There's a limp from the Mad Hunter. Really mixing it up. Maybe that's what Gus Hansen Devilfish used to call mixing it up back in the day. He's going to fold, isn't he? He's so folding. Gasmeter's just got Jack 5 suited or something, so he's going to fold too. And there we go. Luma just picks up some easy dead money. King Jack, I think we would have called with King Jack and Gasmeter jam for 7 bigs. We would have 3-bet Luma. We're not calling 12 or nearly 13 bigs though. I don't think. And I really don't want to be the guy calling them off. If he limped, I maybe would have raised and what have you, but when you get beaten to the punch, you get beaten to the punch. Not much you can do about it. Interesting raise size and gas meter there. No idea why I didn't just jam. Raising 9, leaving 14 behind seems... well, it doesn't seem shit, it is shit, isn't it, I think. Come on, Luma, take gas meter out and board of him now. I don't like the gas meter from Brighton. And we have the Ace King versus 2-pair. Jack ball, please. Beautiful, you'll do. Called it twice now. Called for a king on gas meter, called for a jack on gas meter. Both times it was delivered. If you're watching this gas meter, then the only reason I rooted against you was because of your slow roll with the pocket 10s. So, yeah, that's where I'm rooting against you. That's where I did root against you both times. Oh, behave, Mad Hunter. Right, rest break. More importantly, piss break. There we are, suitably relieved, suitably revived. Let's get this thing won in short order. Here's a hand that we can use. Do it. Yes. Now we just got to hold. Now we just got to hold. And we do. Happy days. Remember, we only want the win. We only want the win. Anything less than a win will ultimately be a disappointment to me. I'm going to try and apply some pressure to Luma here, I think. I mean, he might not give a shit about the money either, of course. We're going to try and put pressure on him while Moonriver's still around, try and like re-steal a lot, steal from him, re-steal, just try and build up something of a chip advantage if possible. It's not as easy as that. I think we might just decide to say fuck you and play back at me, but that's the plan. Try and build up something of a cushion and hopefully be the one that takes Moonriver out if anyone does take Moonriver out. So we can start heads up with something of a chip lead. I shall let him take this one if he raises. We're going to be getting like absurdly out of line. He's walked me twice, so I'll respect it if he raises. No, I can't respect it. Can't respect it with that size, I'm afraid. 7777 coming next, is it? 8888. That didn't work. Never mind. My presumption there was if he didn't have a king or a very strong draw, we'd get the small raise through. He has like c-bet 100% so far, it seems, so don't think it was a worse attempt. And again, I was just trying to apply pressure to him. We will not be folding this if we get 3-bet. We will be moving all of our chips in. Pretty good flop. I'm prepared to play for all of my chips at this point. That was a nice takedown. That was a nice pot to win. Got a little bit of value in every street. Every chance we could have missed out on value there, though. What did he have? I just had the queen, so good stuff. You just had the queen. Just all the eights again. Ah, check. Check's good with me, sir. Check isn't good anymore. Check's good on the river. Check is good now. Quite happy letting Moon River just steal at the minute and just hopefully chip away at Luma. I don't mind having Moon River around. Do we have to call if he jams? Nope. I don't think so anyway. $26 to win 46. We're getting nearly 2 to 1. We probably have got enough equity to call here, but we could be totally dominated. Not folding here, if he goes all in, of course. Yeah, folding the 5-10. Three bet jamming on Luma if he raises. And now we've built up a significant chip lead on both of our opponents and found the two ladies. That can come off. You can go away. Not a good time for you to come up. Imagine timing out because of some of your software. Wow, it just snaps me off with the ace-9. There is a man who got completely sick of me, I guess. And we hold, and we now have a commanding chip lead. Token, good luck. Don't mean it, I want to win, but not a good time to sit out, Moon River. I'm going to give him a chance to come back because I'm not a twat. Is he back? Yeah, looks like he is. So I guess we're just all in or fold at the moment, aren't we, with Moon River stack size? Not a lot else to talk about. Won't be calling it off with the King 8. He doesn't look like he's the sort of player who's going to be jamming light very often, so need to be careful with our calls. We are going to jam the King 3 though. We can jam pretty wide. I'm just going to make sure I don't call it off too wide. And he just looks like he's just content to just wait for hands. Start playing my wife. And we'll have to call the king 10 off. It's too strong. Need some help. Need a jack, a king or a 10. Nope. That has not done it. Uh, 15 blinds. No. We're not jamming queen 10 for 15 blinds. No calling that time. She's going to try and min raise him to death, I think. Not folding the king queen. Oh, that's an unfortunate flop. Oh, a red one would be nice. Nope. And all of a sudden, we've gone from commanding chip lead to losing 2 flips and it being anyone's game. I'd rather raise even risk 12,000 more on a raise than just like float with a good shot. And we're going to shut down now. And deuce is just not a great card to barrel on. I mean, it's going to be a pisser when he turns up with a 7 or something here, or king high, but never mind. With that, he takes a small chip lead, and my, in my own head, infamously fallible heads-up game is proving to be just that. I mean, he could be trapping us here with a limp pre. I'm just going to just check call him down, and if he is, then good for him. Well, that was a plan call down. I mean, he could easily just limp that big hand pre. I wouldn't be surprised, but he may have limped a small pocket pair and flopped a set, whatever. I'm not one for folding pocket top pairs heads up, or flop top pairs heads up very often. Dicking around. And we need an 8, and we need an 8 quickly. Oh, got some outs. Did not get there. Good game, sir. We came second. We won 23.41 and 10 in Baptist in the end. Not a bad result, 33 quid. Not a bad return for £2.20. So, hope you enjoyed it. We didn't get the win, which is disappointing. But we had a good deep run, finishing second at 141, which is pleasing nevertheless. Bye for now.